Okay. Yeah, it's not supposed to be. I probably blew out your ears right there. All right. I think I fixed it. All right, let's get started. All right, what's up, guys? We got Der Kaiser, Reb, Norquist in here. How are you guys doing this morning? I saw Demoose as well. I believe I did anyway. You've got a problem? Well, I know you got a problem. You're like a math test. You got tons of problems. Oh, it only gets worse, Reb. About every 5 years, you have another. So, like, you'll have your back now, and then 5 years from now, it'll be like your ankle. So, I'm starting. I've been working on some stuff while in the very little spare time I have since I haven't been streaming as much. And so now I'm running on YouTube here. Actually, I'm going to take a look at what it looks like on my phone. So I'm doing both YouTube and Twitch today. It looks okay. It's okay. All right, cool. I was struggling because I'm running 3 instances of OBS to do this, and I need to get a new graphics card so that I can run a third monitor so I can have all of my fucking shit up on one monitor. All right. What's up, Sopper? Yeah, it was July a week ago, and now it's about to be January. All right. I don't know where the year's gone. It's been a quick one this year. That they call time dilation. It has been a crazy year. It's been a good year for me though, both in the game and in real life. The year in review. Uh, Bought a house, had a baby. That's about it. But it's been a good year. Dude, I've been having shit luck on my farms here lately. Toronto. Oh. I'm not even gonna mess with Drizzed. Yeah. I want to be out of credit card debt. Have more of my house paid down. I'm looking at getting a I'm looking at getting an accounting certification. So I'm hoping to start that pretty soon. Hey, what's up, Fedor? I'm doing well. How are you doing? The baby is doing great. She's making progress crazy fast. Oh, I went first, so I can probably just auto. This yeah, and between the car and our credit cards, I think it's only like $10,000, give or take. So it's really not that crazy. The credit card debt is maybe 20% of our debt. So we never went crazy with credit cards. We have 3 total credit cards. One of them we got just so that we could get the interest-free washer and dryer when we bought the house. And then the other 2, like, they're pretty low what's the term I'm looking for? Like low balance, but they're almost maxed out. Talking about my goals for the new year.
I just came up with a perfect idea and it comes today.
Oh yeah?
Movie gift cards with a snack box.
Can they bring a snack box into the
They
theater?
can bring snacks in a bag.
Yeah, that's true. Where is home, Fedor? Yeah, that cat is fucking annoying, dude. I just assume you're Russian based on your name. Oh yeah.
I mean, my Christmas gift.
What's that? Okay. Merry Christmas.
It's that projector light like Terry, like Matt and Rachel have in their living room.
A project. Oh.
The Starry Night.
Mhm.
I think that'd be really cute with the Christmas tree right now too.
For the like 5 days that we'll have the Christmas tree up.
Somebody can put it in the bedroom as a nightlight.
Okay. As long as it's not too bright.
You don't give a fuck.
Once I'm asleep, I'm good. St. Petersburg, huh? I'd like to visit St. Petersburg. If I were to visit a Russian city, that would be the one. When does the double drop start? I gotta look that up. Let's see. Is it in the data mine? I'm not seeing it. But we're getting double drops pretty soon, right? Should I be banking energy right now? Hold on. I'm looking right now. I want to see fixes. I want to see. Uh, the Lightspeed bundles look pretty dope, to be honest. Uh, I don't need any of them though. I don't think. Yeah, there's the C, Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan. Ooh, I do want the Trail one for sure. You eventually get over the Zeta hump, Stopper. It's not. Oh, this is the one I want to do because it's more currency. At a certain point, you either reach the point where you've gotten all of the Zetas that you need, or you get to a point where you're just not gearing up characters quick enough to need Zetas. On my alt, I have, I think, 300 Zeta mats, and it's just because I'm not gearing up characters as quickly as I can use them. Dude, my cat is just screaming right now. What am I even doing? Dude, signal data is that is killing me right now. Because I'm like, basically every character that I'm gearing right now is going to R7, and I'm trying to get other characters up to R8, R9. Okay, well, I gotta figure this out. When are double drops? Yeah, am I crazy? Here we go. From 12/26 to 12/28. So that means I should start saving tomorrow. Yeah. No, you guys, yeah, you're right. I just found it. I just found it. '23, '24, '25, '20. Yeah. Really, my only bottlenecks right now are signal data, uh, really high end relic mats like R8, R9 stuff, and shards for marquees. Yeah, the dude, I'm active. Well, so I'm actively working on GL Ahsoka and Balin, while passively working on Lord Vader in the background. And it's just killing me from a resource perspective. Just absolutely destroying me. It's terrible. Those Monday relic packs are nice. Oh, what am I doing? Like, I spend down to 0 signal data every week now. You've only got 35 arrows left? Jesus. I still have a few hundred. But I'm not, my roster isn't quite as developed as yours. Yeah, I got 519. But check this out. My non G13 characters fit on one page. And I'll probably be getting the trail one here pretty soon. Yeah, Darth Sion and Darth Nihilus. Calvin has a pretty good yeah, I just I got a plan, I gotta stick to it. I'll get around to it. Calvin's got a pretty good video on how to efficiently farm the relic mats. Well, he's got 2 videos. He's got one for the lower end stuff and one for the higher. Now, when it comes to signal data, the best you can do is just do your refreshes in Cantina. But like having 100 of each is not enough. Wait, hold on. Which TB Omi did you put on him? I put Whirlwind on him. I actually use it. Oh, I don't use the lead, but that's because I only use him on that stupid Braca mission. I mean, that was the point, Norquist. And Dooku at R8. I mean, Dooku was already R3 or R6. I don't know for what is Dooku. We'll see. 4C. Yeah, 6. So they can't just make it easier. Yeah, there's a lot of legendary nonsense to do for Lord Vader. Like, here, I'll show you guys my progress on everything I'm working on right now. I got him, Lord Vader. So I need to take Embo, what, to 5? Echo to 8. Why is... Do I need Echo? I don't think so. This Echo to 5. Dooku to 8. Zam to 7. Arc to 8. Tarkin to... I don't remember what. Echo is 7. Oh, then I've already got him. Tarkin is 7. Padme to 8 and Newt to 7. So this is what I have left to go on Lord Vader. And then we got Ahsoka and Balin. which actually Barris and Commander Ahsoka are done. I gotta get Snips to 8, Rex to 7, Fulcrum, or Snips to 9, Fulcrum to 9, and then I'm stuck behind some marquees. Yeah, too bad Naboo raid's going away. Yeah, but I'm not Lord Vader. I'm not focusing on this at all. This is if I have extra mats after I do what I had planned on doing for the week, I go and I throw a relic level on to whatever. So next will probably be I'll probably gonna take Zam up to 3. There's been no announcement, but I would assume between 4 and 12 Naboo runs to go. If you do it once a week. So I might get... I don't know if I'll get GL Ahsoka or Lord Vader first. It'll probably be GL Ahsoka. Oh, see, we used to only get enough tickets to do it every 7 days. Now we do it every 6. So it goes from, like, this last one started on Tuesday, and the next one's going to start tomorrow, probably. Let's take a look. Yeah. So we'll get our tickets today, which will take us up to like what 50 times 600. Yeah, which will take us up to like 150-ish, and then we'll get tickets tomorrow, which will take us up to 180, and that'll get us there. Yeah, dude, Hell Week starting 2 days before Christmas. It's craziness. What am I doing here? Hey, what's up, Tulak? How are you doing today, bud? All right, what do I need to spend my currency on? I've got 3,600. Actually, I can probably do this, this, and that. So I'm almost got enough for my GL Ahsoka and Gerda keypads, and almost enough impulse detectors, and then I can buy another set of 2 impulse detectors on a refresh. Well, it depends on what the feats are, Sopper. Ooh, what are you doing for Christmas dinner? Well, with the red crate, you need to get you can only miss out on what, 32 burritos? So if they're all early sectors, it's not a big deal. But you need to try and hit those. Oh, you said gold crate, not red crate. Gold crate, yeah, you're good. Gold crate is pretty easy. I would get gold crate on my alt if I ever actually played Conquest on the alt. All right, that's a candidate. This is a candidate right here. Maybe I'll get this one instead. Not super important there. All right, yeah, we'll get this. And then those guys. Pig's back. Do you have a smoker? You smoke it yourself? Oh, I bought it. Okay. Definitely need these. I got a raid coming up, so I can afford to buy those. Okay. I've got like a cubic yard-ish of bricks in the backyard. I think the previous owners of the house wanted to build a patio and never did. I'm thinking about this spring building a smoker with it. I don't know what we're doing for Christmas. I know we're going to my brother-in-law's house. I'm assuming it's going to be turkey and ham. Sucks, I gotta buy that, but I do. Oh, I actually have a little bit of this currency. My brother keeps not so subtly hinting that my wife and I should start hosting Christmas. I'm like, but if we host Christmas, we gotta host both families. My family and hers. I'm the oldest of 4. She is the youngest of 6. There's like probably 10 children, 12 between all of us. Ain't no fucking way we're fitting all those, plus the grandparents. My mom, stepdad, my dad, her mom. Oh my, it'd be north of 25 people. And there ain't no fucking way we can host that many people in our house. If it were summer, yeah, right? And my house is the same size as his house. I'm not even like the cooking part. Yeah, that's a lot of work. But it's just the space. Yeah, and like my brother and I bought a house like within like what 6 months of each other. Our houses are like the exact same size, and he knows this because he helped me move. Ooh, challenges. Now, if it was a summer holiday like Memorial Day or the 4th of July, totally doable. Totally doable. Because we have a pretty decent backyard. I mean, we live on what, like a third of an acre, I think. So it's not huge, but it's definitely big enough to host 25 people. All right, let's go to the alt here. This $10 hyperdrive bundle is very tempting. Very tempting. Whatever. Ha ha. Yeah, that's gotta suck. My brother-in-law, that's his house because he has a very large, not very large, but a pretty large house. Uh, a big living room, a big backyard. He's got an enclosed deck and an outdoor deck. He's and every family function on my wife's side of the family is at his house. And I'm sure, I mean, he likes having the family over and everything, but I'm sure it gets to him after a while. Of course, nothing. Oh shit, no. Mm, it's not that bad at his house, but usually, let's see. There's her parents, so that's two. Their kids, that's two. Them, that's six. Then my wife's mom, seven. The two of us, three of us, that's 10. Maureen, 11. Yeah, it's usually about 11, 12 people. It's, yeah, right? At your house. Like, what do they think? This is a San Francisco street? Like, even like on Memorial Day, my brothers and I do like shotgun beers. We'll shotgun hundreds. It's really disgusting, to be perfectly honest. Uh, and the tradition is you shotgun the beer and then you crush it and chuck it on the ground. But as soon as everybody's done, everybody bends over, picks up their beer, and throws it in the trash can. Oh man, I got to the alt first and still lost. I work for Amazon. Christmas is the shit season. I've been working. Well, if I worked full shifts, if every day I worked the full 10 hours, I'd be working 60 hours a week right now. I get Christmas Day and the day after off. And this is the busy time of year for my wife too, because this is when everybody's, because she works in a doctor's office. This is when everybody's insurance, like everybody's trying to get the last of their insurance after before the deductible resets. Relatively speaking, it's not that bad. I I get tons of PTO because I work so much. I just fucking stack up PTO. I only had like 2 days worth of PTO before the peak season started, and now I've got 5, and it's just going to keep going up because I'm not going to use it. It's just a matter of what industry you work in. The people that get shafted the most are service industry people. Yeah, and that's why like the median income of Europe is like half of the median income of the US. And take home's probably even worse. Nice. Done with Kellerbeck. And if you've got a public sector job or a union job, you get so much fucking time off. It's ridiculous. If you've got a public sector job, you don't even actually work. So, I mean, if I work full time plus a shift at work, I get like 3 weeks of PTO every year. I don't think they're getting shafted. Well, some of them are. If you work in the service industry, you get fucked. Oh yeah. It's just PTO. It's not sick time or vacation time. It's just paid time off, which is the way it should be, in my opinion. It shouldn't matter what you need to use the time for. It just should be all one pool. Because having two separate pools means you gotta lie about why you're taking time off. But yeah, service industry people get fucked the worst. Because they're usually really small businesses. And they don't get... I don't think I got any PTO at any restaurant job I ever worked at. Yeah, that's pretty standard, I think. Maybe not 3 months, but 3 months is like... The way I look at it is 3 months is basically if you give them that much time, they can't say no. You know what I mean? But like if I need a day off like next week, I could just put in a request for the PTO day. Or I could take a non-paid day if I wanted to. Like when the baby was born, I took a week of PTO and a week non-paid. And because my wife hadn't worked at her job for a year, she had no PTO, so she wasn't paid at all for her time off. Yeah. I don't know how we fucking survived, to be honest. We had saved up money for the time that she would take off because of having the baby. And we were effectively broke at the end of it, but we weren't hurting ever at any point during that. And we did not save up a lot of money, just enough that we could go for like a month without either of us being paid, basically. I gotta buy some shit. I will just buy Gertie keypads. Oh shit, you can buy Malik with this? I gotta get Malik unlocked at some fucking point. But I'm so far behind on Malgus. I mean, the formula is pretty simple though when you think about it. It's you and your wife. That's the most important part. It's that it's you and your wife working together to accomplish something. So you have that one load bearing pillar right there. So that's mostly all you need. Then on top of that, you got to be frugal for a little bit. You got to just know what you both want and what you can live with and without. It's really not that, like, it seems like a lot. Dude, being single's gotta suck ass. That's there. My wife and I used to watch this show. I don't remember what it was called. It was about a family that had a kid young, and then their young kid had a kid young. Like, so it was like 4 generations living in a house, and they were all like still pretty close in age. Well, the baby was a baby, but the mom and dad, husband and wife, at one point they're talking about like single people, and the husband or the wife goes, "Oh, single people, right?" And the husband just goes, "Pathetic." And I laughed so fucking hard at that. And it's not even like an income thing, like having 2 incomes, although that's very, at least in the society we live in today, very important. It's just having 2 people to split duties. And having the second, having your other half to be there. Like, you see them every day, you know, like, oh, we're working on this together. It's really, honestly, it's great. It's so helpful just in life, having that other person to lean on and being there to be lent on if needed. I got 17,000 of these fucking things. I'm burning currency at this fucking point. Well, when I was single, like what, 8-9 years ago? I don't even know how fucking long. We've been married 5 years this year. And we were together for like 4 before that. So about 10 years ago. I lived in a tiny apartment. I mean, I paid all my bills, but I lived in a tiny apartment. I worked probably 60 hours a week. I drank a lot. I made it. I survived. I did okay. But I was making like $11 an hour. I worked 2 jobs. I worked 40 at one and 15 to 20 at the other. I didn't make very much, but I made enough to survive. And the second job I worked because I wanted to, not because I needed the money. Which sounds weird coming out of my mouth, that I wanted to work a second job. But I liked working there. I liked the people, and they didn't give a fuck how hard I worked, because I was just the part-time guy. So I'd come in, work for 6 or 7 hours a couple times a week. Sometimes I would show up just absolutely shit-face wasted. They never cared. Now that I think about it, how did I even survive that? Because I was drinking so much, going to the bar so often. God, what a waste of space I was. I mean, I worked. I was a contributing member to society, but know how the amount of money I must have spent on beer and whiskey. Yikes. That's a part of the reason why I'm so glad I found my wife and got married. I don't waste time and money on frivolous bullshit like that anymore. Yeah, basically. Well, like I would work all morning. Like I'd get into work at like 7 or 8, work till 3, 4, just depending on the day. Sometimes I get out early, sometimes I get out late. And me and the other prep cook would go to the bar next door because happy hour would be going on. We'd get fucking hammered. And then I would walk to my second job and I'd work 5 or 6 hours. And then I'd get more hammered like after work. And then I'd wake up the next morning and do it all again. I don't know how I had the energy for that. For the drinking and the working and the, oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot to set defense on my alt. It was nutty time. Nutty time. See, I need to get my 60 points or whatever. Oh, we got smoked. Right? Oh, I might just fucking not bother. All right, let's look at this Galactic Challenge. Bonuses for Hut Cartel. Fuck yeah, that's a win for me right here. I could probably auto this. So I'm multi-streaming to YouTube right now. Will I get fucking shredded for ripping this bowl on stream? Oh, this is gonna be easy because I'll just use Jabba to kill these people one at a time. What are the feats? I'm looking at them on my alt. Attacking out of turn 20 times. Oh, fuck yeah. Gain taunt. Yeah, I'll get it all. Oh. All right, that's cool. Well, shit. And that's the paid one. So there we go. Upgrade a mod 10 times. All right, I gotta do some mod work anyway. Yeah, right? Sort by speed. Any slot, only unassigned mods. Less than 15. Get rid of the... Oh, I'm at 435. Yeah, I gotta fucking get rid of some of this nonsense. Defense primary can go. When are we getting all these back-to-back assault battles? Is that coming up? Like, is that over Christmas? Oh, damn, I got 2 15s. Seven. I can get... Well, it's an offense. I'll keep that. I'll keep that, too. All right, so I'm at 12 on the alt. I'm pretty happy with that. I do, actually. So let me do my Galactic challenges, and then I'll run some roster reviews, because I got a little bit of time. Yeah, for sure. I'll take a look at it. It's a good time for me to do that. So in the new year, I'm going to try and get in on the roster review grift. Oh. Fuck yeah. Egnards with the raid! Oops, this is the wrong one. Oh no, I just don't know how to spell. Hey, what's up, Egnards? How are you doing today? Dude, I really wanted to get a video together for you for your Gungies, but I've worked so much over the past 3 weeks. I think over the past 3 weeks, I've had like, we'll make it 4 weeks. I've had about 200 hours of work. Maybe 220. I've just been so goddamn busy. I haven't even streamed. Like, my only streams the past couple weeks have been, what do you call them? Sundays. And I've been skipping those pretty frequently as well. All right, let me, Upgrade a mod. I'm gonna upgrade a mod 10 times real quick. Oh shit, I got a bunch. Oh no, it's less than 15 is what I want. All right, we're at 18 now. Oh, Jesus Christ. I went from 12 to 18. Nice. Fuck yeah. So we're how many in the episode? 16 days plus 7, 24? 23? So I'm 7 days in. No, 5 days in. I'm already at 18. All right, let's take a quick look at Tulok. Anybody else want me to look at their roster? Feel free to let me know. Oh, this is not what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure we're friends. Oh, it looks like Varric quit again. I could have swore. Could have swore. Whatever. It's Echo Maraska. That's a weird name. You're only in Chromium? I mean, my alt is also only in Chromium and is very similar to your roster. So you just got JMK. What were you asking if you should go for profundity? Let's do ships. All right, you got Outrider already at 7 stars. Yeah, I'll take a look at yours, Norquist. I don't remember what the requirements were exactly. It was Wedge and Biggs, Phoenix. Phantom, Ghost, Y-Wing, and then the U-Wings? Is that what the requirements were? Here's the thing. And it sucks to say this, because I just recently got Profundity on my alt account, right? I feel like Profundity is a step below Leviathan and Executor now. I mean, Leviathan's a half step above them both. But now there's a pretty clear hierarchy where it's Leviathan, Executor, and Profundity. Profundity is really awesome on offense, though. You can beat a lot of good stuff with it. Let's see. So you need Outrider to 7. How far away from Malgus are you? Dude, that Proving Ground sucks 1,000 kinds of balls. But now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GLs. So you should be getting 1,800 currency every month. So you should be getting a little bit of Malgus shards that way. You haven't beat it at all? Dude, I most months I don't. All right, so you got... Sucks now that Chimera and Finalizer are fucking dog shit fleets. The change to Executor and then the fixing of what's his name? The Inquisitor ship dropped Chimera and Finalizer to like endurance levels. Let's see what else, what you should be working on next after that. Ooh. Tulok, if I were you, go get the Profundity. I think you should. It's a good fleet. Very worst case scenario for your use case is you just slap his ass on defense and he'll steal some banners from somebody. He'll get a hold occasionally. It'll be good. Get JKCK for sure. You're not too far away on the shards. So you got Saucier, Tarful, Cal, and who's the last one? Saucier, Tarful, Cal. Is that it? Is it just the 4? I think it is. I would go out and get Jedi Knight Cal. Yeah, no, JKCK. Oh, Marin. I don't see her. You got her at 7 stars. Yeah, I would work on Profundity's relic levels and gear and such. And then while you work on that, farm the shards for Jedi Knight Cal. You've got JML. You got JML, Hermit Yoda, Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke. Yeah, you can just slap on JKCK on this team. And with JKCK on the team, it increases the pool of things that JML can beat by a lot. It makes Lord Vader considerably easier. It makes Leia doable. It's an excellent team once you get it together. And after you get JKCK, let's look at this real quick, because this is game 2. I would start pivoting towards newer things. Do you have Star Killer? You do have Star Killer. Okay. I would start working on Bo and Balin, because they're very easy to get, at least as far as what your requirements are. So you can get, and now Bo's requirements are all double drops, so they're way easier to get. And then once you have Bo and Balin, you'll be in a position then where your GP won't really be there. You'll be at probably like 10 by that point. But you'll be in a position now where you'll be the guy in your guild that's working on the new stuff as it comes out. You'll be 3 months, maybe 6 months behind the Bleeding Edge people, but you'll be getting new stuff way earlier than a lot of people. And then you can kind of look at older things as they become convenient. If you work on like similar requirements or something, or you put together a team that has some of the requirements for it. But you're in a position here that once you get the Profundity, you get JKCK, you can start working on new stuff. And you'll be behind the Bleeding Edge, considerably behind them. But I am too. But you'll be ahead of your peers GP wise. And you'll be up to date, like when new raids come out and new content comes out, you'll be more likely to perform well on it. Because you've got a good base. SLKR, Ray, Jabba, JMK, C, and JML. That's huge. That's a lot. Lord Vader and Leia. Leia's awesome. You should consider slotting her in somewhere. You probably already got a bunch of the requirements done. Maybe get Leia before Balin. Maybe. But I would do finish your Profundity, get Bo, and then consider your next move, whether it be Balin or Leia or maybe something newer. Because by that point, we'll probably have the end of, it'll probably be the end of the next era, or the next era will be in its last episode. So you'll kind of know what's coming in the future, and you'll have some time to work on the newer things. All right, which Florida Man is what you wanted to look at? Damn, you're almost... Oh, you're 5.5 million? Okay. With C, Bo. Empire. A lot of people use Piet. I think Piet would probably be a better... Hey, what's up, Peak Celery? How are you doing today? But if you use Piet, it basically poops on your trooper team. Did you get married? Like recently? some people throw Tarkin in there. I don't know. Stormtrooper is probably a good shout, though. It's another tank. Oh, and he's tanky, too. I think Stormtrooper's probably a good call. Oh. So you got Fierce Stark, Piet, Dark Trooper, and Gideon, probably. And you got Iden, Death, Shore, Range. So you'd have to gear up. I was just about to say, you can gear up. You're going to have to gear up another trooper to throw on the Iden team. But Scout's perfect for that. How far away from Maul are you? This Mando team's fucking dope. So you're 4.5 months out, unless you buy the shards with the purple currency, but you don't get much purple currency because you only have one GL. So you can get an extra 2 shards a month. That's 8. Okay, so 330 minus 240 minus 8. It's 82. So even buying the shards with the purple currency won't increase the speed at which you will it's 4 months out. 4.5, even though that's impossible, but the math works. 4.5 if you do just the proving grounds. 4.1 if you with crystal buys you can increase it for sure. Oof. Florida Man, you're in a Rhodium 4 on Florida Man without any fucking fleets? Your fleets are terrible. I know you like that Mace fleet. And the lineup you use is good. But you got 0 fleet depth whatsoever. Dude, you need to farm up the my experience is completely different than yours. What do you just put C and Bow on defense on one wall? On like the front top? So is it just Bow? Is Bow just carrying your defense? Oh, Queen Amidala probably. Really? Dude, it's not a really hard team to beat. I don't know. My view is tainted because I have on my main. I have everything. Well, not everything, but like I'm effectively caught up. When I'm just only missing Afra, Lord Vader, Ahsoka Tano, and Baylan. Really? What's this weird ass account? Peak Celery. Who do you put in the fifth? Shakti? Yeah, 352. That's pretty quick. That's quicker than most characters on most rosters. I would start working on getting Finalizer and Radis at least though at some point. And Malevolence, especially since your Vulture Droid's 6 stars. Oh, you don't have the Hyena Bomber. Farming ships sucks balls. Hold on. Ships are fun, Adam. I find that hard to believe that anybody has that opinion. What am I smoking? Night Owl? It's a sativa, though. You'd think it'd be an indica. If you ignore them. Dude, it's so expensive here in Ohio. That's what Norquist was just saying. Playing half court. Because look at the ships he's got on this account. He's 5.5 million in Erodium 4, so he's doing something right, obviously. Dude, maybe it's the holidays, but the last couple people I've faced just haven't given a shit. Just haven't, like, barely played. Like, here. This guy attacked twice and failed horrendously both times. Dude, I've been squished pretty hard, but I also have not been able to play. I've been playing my Gax, but I haven't been taking them nearly as seriously as I normally would be able to. And then this guy did one fight and called it good. Now, granted, me and everybody I'm playing against should probably be in High Kyber too. I haven't played it. I don't. I considered it, but I don't like that genre of game. I'm not into the hero shooter. Sure. That's what I've heard. It's just Overwatch, but Marvel. Yeah, it's just not my kind of game. Like Star Wars what's it called? Hunters? I played that a little bit. It was pretty fun, but it's that style of game, it just can't keep my attention for very long. Yeah, like I said, it's fun, but not nothing I can really sink my teeth into. And since I don't really care all that much about Marvel, like I like it, I guess, but I've never been a comic book guy. Uh Hey, what's up, Pale Thunder? How's it going, buddy? I haven't watched it. It's for kids. It's not for me. That's fine. It's okay. But it's not for me. Probably not gonna watch it. I might watch the whole thing all at once at the end of when it's over. I I actually have never seen the Goonies. I've heard that it's basically just a rip off of Treasure Island, which is fine. I like Treasure Island. Muppet Treasure Island is a great flick. With it's just not for me. I'm not interested in kids shows, even with the Star Wars IP. It has nothing. And normally, you know what my opinions on Disney Star Wars are. That it's fake and gay, but that has nothing to do with this. Yeah, if I do watch it, I'll watch it when it's all out. Because then I can watch it all in like one day. How fast should Rogue One be? Okay, I have like middling mods on my Rogue One. I got Radis to 324. I don't think I even have any speed on any. Yeah. My Rogue One is actually really slow except for Radis. And they do just fine. Aren't the consultants they hired to make the GAC ladder system people that worked at Riot? I seem to remember hearing that. Jude Law is just a great actor. He's good. He was good even in Captain Marvel, which I thought was a dog shit movie. So if you get your AdRad in the 310s, 315 range, Norquist, you're probably good. usually, unless it's like super high relic levels or like the perfect Datacron, your AdRad will beat what you need it to beat. I haven't, but it's because it's got Bluey on it and Disney movies and stuff, and we've got a baby girl, so otherwise I would. Yeah, you don't need him that fast. Having him that fast is nice, but yeah. Do you run K2SO in there? Dude, K2SO, super underrated tank. Super underrated. Dude, do I have what factions do I have that are not G13? I probably got to go to droids. Be the first one. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, you want to load him up with protection. I don't know if I'd recommend that, but he will be very good at R9. I got a couple of Galactic Republics. Actually, let's do this. Which faction should I get up to G13 fully next? We got Marin, Zori are like one-man factions. I'm probably going to get the Lightspeed bundle for the Sith. Empire's Snow Trooper, Magma Trooper, and is that it? I've already got Baze at R7, and he's going to R8 at some point because we need it for a TB op. I use Baze in my, well, in GAC, I use Baze in Phoenix. Everywhere else, I use Baze in GL Leia. I think he's a great addition to the GL Leia squad. I do double tanks. I use Baze and Baze and Old Ben. In 5's GAC, though, I use Kanan and Old Ben. Because I use Baze in the Phoenix squad. Which, when you hear that, it doesn't make any sense. But Baze is a pretty taunting tank. So I'm using Baze under Phoenix for Inquisitors. Baze is an excellent choice for a 5th for her. I do like that they tried something new. Here's the thing is I took him to 7. I think 7's acceptable. It depends on where your roster is. If you're under 12 million, 7's fine. If you're over that, you probably want to take him to 8 or 9. I would be more willing to give Skeleton Crew a shot if and maybe that's not the right way to put it. Skeleton Crew would be more acceptable a release for Disney if the last 5, 10 years, we'll say, aside from Andor, hadn't been complete dog shit. If they'd have been doing a passable job, if everything was okay, then Skeleton Crew would be more acceptable of a thing to do. But they're not going to get anything out of Skeleton Crew because everything before it has been trash, with the exception of Andor. And I've rewatched Mando. It's not good. And it gets progressively worse. Does anybody else want me to take a look at their roster while I'm here? I got a little bit of time left. We'll say 35 minutes. I'll be done at 11. Sure. Are we friends? I'm going to leave Varric because he will invariably come back. I don't know how to roast. Oh shit, you're in Kyber 3. You're right around me. I think I'm right there. Oh shit. You're 11.3 million? Why did I think your roster was smaller? Oh, so you're like right there with me. How do you do on Bail for Naboo? Oh, you probably do pretty good. You probably get what, like 6, 7 million? $5+ million on auto. Beautiful. What are you working on right now? GL Ahsoka? Oh shit, yeah, you're doing good. And sisters? Are you do you spend any money on the game? Or are you free to play? You've got everything in fleets. Okay. So yes, but not really. Because I would, if you're gonna work on Night Sisters, if it comes back around again, I would get that Night Sister bundle, because that is a great bundle. You're going to work on Morgan and Great Mothers, which you have at a high-ish stars. You're probably fucking hurting for signal data. It'll come back around, I'm sure. Yeah, I would definitely do bays for going under Leia. Do you do datacrons? Yeah. Not crazy, but you get what you need. I would also, this is just my my personal preference. I would start working on getting all of these characters up to gear 11. Then once you have everybody at gear 11, because you don't have that much left to go. And you only have 1, 2, and that's a Balin wreck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You only have 9 characters that have Kairos before G12 left to take up. So getting all these characters up to G11 will only really be a strain on your Carbantes and stun guns and stun cuffs. So you can take, like, 1 week you can take Stormtrooper Han to gear 11 and then add a gear level to Stab. And then the next week you can take, oh, I don't know, Super Commando up to 11 and then add another gear level to Stab. So you're only, like, you're slowly using Kairos while getting everybody up. And then when you have everybody at gear 11, then you start working on G12. And you'll be where I'm at. You're 600k GP behind me. So you'll be where my roster looks kind of like this at the bottom, except it's all gold with a few purples. Yeah, the new tunes. You cycle in the new tunes too. Because if you're doing it this way, oh yeah, you've got to, it's a thing that requires planning. You've got to get characters, like, you're going to do a bunch of non-Cairo characters, and then 1 week you'll do, like, Conquest character. Yeah, I can't wait for the new Rey. I used the new Ray data disk or whatever, the consumable in Conquest once, and she didn't even take a fucking turn. It was ridiculous. I just TM looped them with SLKR over and over and over and over again. And I was like, oh, okay. Conquest isn't the best way to test this, I guess. So GeoRay. I already used my SLKR to take out Jabba's. I've got to find or figure out how to do some off-meta stuff against Jabba. Because it is doable. I just don't really have the teams for it. It'll make it more survivable. It was always shit banners. I put Quad May on defense. Basically, I use Quad May to bait out their Bane. It sucks that that's what it is. Right now with the SK Kron, hard counters Jabba. It's great. It's excellent. Yeah, but it baits out a Bane so they don't use Bane against something better like Leia. I saw the thumbnail for that video, Sopper, and I was interested by it. And it was like a perfectly constructed thumbnail because it had Mr. Beast front and center and a bunch of other like YouTubers who I didn't recognize, and they all had like the whited out eyes. It was a perfectly constructed YouTube thumbnail. Hey, what's up, Cheeser? How you doing today, bud? Yeah, of course they're taking and selling your data. That's what those things don't. If the product is free, that is not the product. You are the product. Savage at R1. What do your Sith look like? Oh shit, you got them all. Well, if you want to make money at it, you've got to find a way to sell the people that you are giving the product to. And there's two paths generally taken. They're either taking your data and selling it, or they are selling ads. If it's genuinely free and you are not making any money off of it, then yeah, you're not selling anything. No, I don't ever use my Savage solo. At R1, he's probably fine. Under Treya, Because he's so tanky, so survivable. Who do you use as your second for Bane? Yeah, no, Scion would be the same. He'd be shitty. I tend to use my Sith Empire Trooper because of the pre-taunt. Generally speaking, it means that Set goes down before Darth Bane. And Bastila doesn't need to be high relics. 3's probably fine. Mine's 5. Oh, because they are 8? Yeah, because he gets that little bit of extra stats when he dies. A little bit of extra mastery. That part of the reason I use Set is because he's also R7. Do you have Ben Solo? Thought I saw like a shitty geared Ben Solo. Maybe that was with Norquist. Trench is the character Trench is my lowest geared character on my account. He's only like gear 8 or 9. My Ben Solo's R8, but that's only because of TB. Yeah, Watt is surgically attached to C for me. Who do you run in your Starkiller team? Do you have Starkiller? There he is. Yeah, Trench is... He's on the list, but everything's on the list. I will get him eventually. Rey has so many counters, though. You use Stick Ray or Fulcrum. And then you use the other one, whichever that you didn't use on Starkiller for Seer. Like, I have like 5 different counters for Rey. Just depending on the comp that they use. But I tend to just use Seer Malicos, or Starkiller. And at this point, Starkiller is incredibly accessible, and Seer Malicos is not inaccessible. If you don't have Malicos, it's rough, but they need to add Malicos to that purple gear shop. Maul? What, for TB? Or for Lord Vader? Taking him up to 8 probably increases his survivability a ton. Use him on offense? Really? I mean, he's got so many good counters too, is the problem. So you're probably using Lord Vader, Thrawn, Darth Vader, Royal Guard. Where's your Royal Guard? Only R3. Yeah, everyone has bow because bow's so easy to get. I actually went because I finally got bow not too long ago, a couple months ago. But now when I don't see a Lord Vader on defense, I get like brain fried because I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna use my bow on? Even though bow kills like so much shit. Yeah, she kills a ton of stuff. I've used her for like Star Killer. She can be shitty banners at times though. Oh damn. R7 Phasma. What's your Hut Cartel look like? Ooh, you know what I would heavily consider. She can get max banners against certain teams though. She does have she's a little better than Gas in that regard. She does have some sustain. She does have some ability to regenerate health and protection. I would heavily consider taking your Jabba team up to R7. I find that even with a really good Datacron, a Jabba team at R5 is so easy to beat. Because Leia just fucking melts. And Chrysanthemum is not very good at R5 either. On my alt, my Chrysanthemum's R9, and the rest of the team's R7. And it's very good. I'm sure, I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up, cat. Yeah. Who do you run as your fifth on your bow team? Who does everybody run as a fifth on their bow team? My armor is only R3. So I run old bow under BKM. And I just recently made my old bow pretty fast. Like just under 300. See, I use BAM and old bow. Oh, you got Phoenix. I would heavily consider doing this Zeta. Yeah. The Zetas on Sabine and Kanan are well worthwhile. It should cover Mandalorians as well. Really? I see. I'm at the point. Here, we can stop looking at yours. We got a good idea. I was Zeta crunched about 6 months ago, and now I'm fine. So you'll, by the time you get GL Ahsoka, you'll have the Zetas you need. Although you're probably going to be short on Zetas for the team around her. Ooh, it could be a balance issue. It could be a balance issue. They could always make make it not work on Paz. Because it'd be nice if it could work on Bo. Oh yeah, I've stopped farming prestige too. What am I at? 8,000? It just keeps going up, and I like. Oof. All right, I got time for one more. Take a look at one more roster. Who wants it? $11,000? I'll get there. Just through osmosis. Mark 3 Cinar hollow projectors 280. How many Mark 5 Barricade 1600 I need still. Damn. I only need. Ah, not worth it. All right. Oh shit, you're only a little bit of GP ahead of me, Peak Celery. How are you so short ahead of me, but you're only like 100K ahead of me? But you've got like way less G12s. Or sub G13s. You know what? I probably have higher relic levels on a lot of optional characters. Zetas? Oh, yeah, you might be right. Because you're well ahead of me as far as gear goes. Like I have two, maybe three more rows of sub G13s. But yeah, no Zeta on mission or Zalbar. I use those to get past the GP threshold. No Bad Batch Zeta. Yeah, it's got to be a Zeta thing. So now that you have GL Ahsoka Tano, what are you doing? What's next on the list? Do you have Balin Skull yet? Yeah, you do. Oh, it won't take you long. None of the characters you have left to go require Kairos, so that'll be easy. And I'm assuming, do you wail on new characters as they come out? So you do what I do, and you just. I'm assuming you get the episode pass, and then once they're free to play farmable, you just do triple refreshes on them every day. Yeah. It's actually a really efficient way to do it. And I'm okay with being a little bit behind. I'm not trying to be top player in the game or nothing. Oh yeah. Uh so we're 8 days away from me being right, by the way, about us not getting a capital ship this year. I was the guy. It was me who said we weren't going to get one. And I think it's possible. I don't think it's likely. But I think there's a non-zero chance we don't get one this coming year either. I think what they're looking at, so they added punishing one. They added Marauder this year. I think they're going to start trying to lift up all of the different fleets now. And they want to leave Leviathan, Executor, and Profundity at the top of the pile. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get a new capital ship, but in fact, I think it's probably 70% chance we do, 30% chance we don't. Yeah. But we already have a separatist ship. All right. I've got to get moving because it's time for me to take care of the baby so my wife can do whatever things she wants to do, needs to do. Yeah, I think he'll get one eventually. He is one of the easiest conquest characters to get now, though. His Proving Ground's super easy. So I'm going to, over on Twitch, I'm going to raid us to the Lost Womp Rat. So thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it as always. And I'll see you guys in the next one. It might not be till after Christmas. We'll see how it works out with work and the baby and everything. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it as always. Peace out.